So future Jason and Ella here. Our friend just dropped off a dumpster to us. I think I said this earlier, but it's always good to have friends. Today, because it's been about a 2.5 week gap since I filmed some of the earlier episodes, we are definitely going in to get all this cut out today. I am going to put in a support wall here and on the other side, and then we're going to try to get this trimmed out so we can get the space open today. But now that the dumpster's here, we're going to get rid of the sheetrock and insulation to get the space cleaner. The last 2 weeks have been interesting. Been underneath the house, getting very, very frustrated. Very frustrated. While I'm cleaning this up, you guys can watch the beginning of the video with me crawling around right about here, trying not to lose my cool. It's so tight that I can't. I can barely turn over. Think skinny thoughts. Think skinny thoughts. I know we were gone last week. We apologize. We were down in Virginia hanging out with Mark.
That was super fun.
We had a good time. You might remember him from last season skiing. Right here. We'll put up ski films, stuff, excitement, thrilling things. And yeah, we had a really good time. He just got married to Amanda, and it was a great time. As most of your little humans have, Ella has started school again. So we have to do schoolwork in the mornings. And I had this delivered last week. Local guy Corey hooked me up with a bunch of rough cut lumber to fit the rough cut nature of the inside of this. You got to know your lumber guys. So he is our new best friend.
And there are some giant timbers. I don't think I've ever seen timbers this big before. It's pretty crazy. I don't know how he's gonna lift them, but I'm not.
We'll try. These are rough cut 8x8s. I think they're still about heavy, really heavy. Today, we've got 4 of these 2x6s that need to go underneath there to support that whole center wall to carry the load for those beams. And we're gonna try to level up the floor a little bit. We'll see how that goes. I forgot a level, so we're gonna have to figure out some kind of eyeball micrometer to make that work. Still pretty flat there. Definitely a dip here to the underneath. All right, we're under here. I need a tape measure. I lived. She didn't give me a black eye.
I stopped short. Oh, I see the little tree.
Yeah.
That's like a tree stump.
You can see the tree stump here. And we need to measure is 5 3/4. All right. I just found a bunch of glass right here, right where I was kneeling. That would have been bad. Man, I have a pretty good med kit with me, but I'd rather not use it. Got high-tech tools. All right. It's not enjoyable. We got the 6x6 in, and we're on this side, tucked into the end. We're gonna put a center support in here. Needs to be a bit more solid, but I'm gonna climb out of here. Not fun. Not fun. I've been under there a while. We're gonna have to dig in another support in the center to hold that floor up. All right, sun's getting low. That thing is kicking my butt, but we'll be back tomorrow like this. We're back. New day. We missed a day. We had to do housework. Ella's got the van today so that she can do some of her schoolwork this morning. And we're gonna cut up the rest of these, get them underneath there so we can potentially open up that wall a little bit. So I'm gonna get straight to work. So we're both standing here next to smoke alarms, trying to figure out which one's chirping at us. I know you've been there.
Suspense is killing me. Just chirp. But it sounded more like that one now.
No, it was definitely in the other room before.
Alright, this one. That's the other one that went out too. The same type.
Oh yeah. Well, there's nobody in here currently to know that the smoke alarm's going off, so. Can't wait to get started on this van project. That's what I really want to start now that we're getting closer to ski season. So I brought some real cinder blocks today and some pressure treated 6x6 ends I had lying around. And these are going to be for building the extra support. If I go the right way. For where the beams come through from the first floor. Because the supports are here and the arch with the 8x8 is going to come down and be kind of in the middle. So we're going to measure over from the inside and then we'll do it underneath and we'll put a new support right under where those carried the weight. It's the same as the other one. All right, last board. I just got to climb under there, get some tools. Tape, hammer, screws, screw gun. I don't want to do too many of these trips. Yep. Oh, back in here again. It's just as tight as I remember. All right. Drills, hammers, screws, and board. Now, I just have to get myself into position, move this jack over so that we can put in the block for the support right there. All right, we're back under here. I've got a block in, and I could probably move you guys so you can get a better view of what's happening. So, got a cinder block solid under here. Got one jack here. Cottage is actually off the corner, sills up about, I can see about a 1/4 inch of daylight over there. This is pushed up, so hopefully when I take these two jacks out, the cottage will resettle and I'll get rid of the bow in the floor. The porch has, it's hard to, you can see down there, the floor's got a sag in it. So we're gonna use the same block and push up that. This is the porch floor joist. You can see here, so I'm just gonna draw a line. Now, as I lift this up, we'll be able to judge how high it is. As soon as I find the jack handles. Now this is just free hanging. This right here, it's going up quite easily. I'm just holding a pencil across the flat in the back. And we can see now, we've come up roughly 1/2 inch. That's a piece of what I use for the floor joist. And I left it short for a reason, because we're gonna put a piece of cedar underneath this, because we don't want the moisture to come up into this piece of, I think it's hemlock or something like that. That's almost perfect. We just need a hammer. Just need a little bit to flatten this out. And that's in there. That'll also hold this. Not that that's gonna go anywhere. That thing's in there. My shoulders are on fire. Fire. Oh yeah, we hit. Okay. All right, we need to do a tool sweep. I don't know what's in my mouth. Tastes a little bit like 200-year-old dust and rabbit poop or something. I'm gonna end up with Legionnaires, I think. Still hanging out in here doing homework. Can't even see her through the window. How's it going, Alice?
It's not enjoyable, but
What are you doing?
it. Working on math again.
She gets it. It's just hard to do it when you're sitting in the van hanging out. There's so much other fun stuff to do, but can't win them all. All right, it doesn't look like this gap definitely feels really solid. Where the opening is actually really level to itself. I should say flat. So how'd you guys like the underneath of that place? That sucked. I do not want to repeat of that anytime soon, but I know there's some other stuff I have to do right there in that general rotten vicinity. But I think we're gonna go through the top so I don't have to climb back underneath there, because there's only about that much space way up this other end, and I ain't gonna fit. Oh, that's it for the sheetrock. I just have to get this other stuff in here. So I'm finding these cat's eye marbles inside the bay over here. I haven't seen these since I was a little kid. Stupid thing's heavy. It's coming for me. So Ella is done with math. Ish. She's caught her reading instead of doing math. She copped out. But it's getting late in the day, and we're gonna frame up some stuff. So Ella's gonna sling the camera so that way you can get some better footage. I think it's been, I can't work with gloves on. I was not made to have soft hands. All right. So Matt is going to hold the end of that up while I pick this up the ladder. All right, that was just temporary. 95 1/4. 1/2 inch long, because I know there's a deflection in the floor. You want to make sure that it is actually going to support. All right, let me get a hammer. All right, that's under a lot of tension. So we're gonna make a T out of this. It'll give this a lot more strength. so it doesn't bow and deflect under pressure. One down. So what we have is most of everything's braced just by what we put in there. And this is just a rinky-dink cabin. There's no like second story, so 1,000 pounds maybe up there, not very much weight. These, I'm just gonna push back against this, give it a little extra support just so the weight of this is pushed into the rest of the structure and up the roof line, and that'll give it a little extra just so we don't have to worry about anything shifting. This is decision time. Where are we going to cut this? Are we going a full 8 feet or are we going 7 foot? Are we going dead center or off center? So if we go 36, that's like a 6 foot opening here, basically. If we go all the way to there, we're talking about 7'9". I'd make the inside of that opening about 6 foot with those 8x8 beams on either side. How do you feel about that?
Pretty good.
Go chunky, go big. Ones that don't hold anything up. Oh, that's tempting. Sneeze. Alright guys, you ready?
I'm not. Okay.
There's a moment of truth, but only when we do all that extra work.
Yeah.
That's a big difference. Oh, there's a 2x4 on the other side of this that's nailed to it. I kicked it a bunch of times. I don't know if it helps, but it felt good. Oh, that was loud. Sorry, guys. Should I just use brute force?
Don't hurt yourself.
Brute force. This electrical's not live, in case you guys are wondering. It's been turned off. Almost. Guys ready? I'm ready. This is it.
Wow.
Really good.
That's crazy.
Just have to picture big beams flanking each side of this, and then probably around this height, so we have to get all this electrical moved up. I think that changes the room dramatically. I think that's a huge difference, especially when this whole piece is just glass right here. You have the little breakfast bar coming out to about here, so this will be all kind of connected in this space.
Wow, it's huge.
Yeah.
That's crazy. It's like it's got two little ears, the windows. Yeah, and I think with more of like however big those beams are, they're like this big.
Yeah,
it won't look like it's just like a doorway connected to a window.
Yeah, no, it'll be very
Like,
solid because it'll be that wide going all the way down. And when you're on this side, I know it's hard to tell with the beams all in the way and stuff and the wood, but
It makes this kitchen space feel a lot bigger.
So here's one for a little bit better perspective of scale, but less fisheye, so you can kind of get a feel for it. But I can't tell you how much it like connects these two spaces together. Like even with these little uprights in here, it feels like it's just all one room. Like I don't even see the step down really anymore.
Yeah, one step closer to really getting it done.
See you guys next week. We're gonna bring Ella home. She's gonna get some lunch. I'm gonna get some lunch, even though I don't need any more, cause you know. But all right guys, we'll catch you in the next one. Hope you learned something today. Take it easy, have a good one.